Another thing I'm going to talk about is issue of respect in marriage. If you ask a woman now, what do you know as respect? What is respect? You always hear, respect your husband, respect your husband. How do you respect your husband? Treating them well. How do you treat them well? Because listen, to a large extent, it is respect men see as love. Listen, specifically, we're going to talk about one or two important areas. Listen, how do a man see respect? What will you do? And a man will say, my wife is respectful. Listen, how do you present his food? Listen, let's stop all those tradition, all those, let's stop all those, what's it called, how will I put it now? Rituals. All those rituals that a woman must prepare the food. Must a woman always prepare the food? Listen, stop doing, if you must do all those things, stop doing it as if it's a ritual. You know, that's one mistake so many people do. You know, when you start doing things as if it's a ritual, you will not see fun doing it. When you start doing things in marriage as if it's a ritual, you will begin to question why you do it. Do we get it now? Let me say it again. When you start doing things in marriage as if it is a ritual, I must do, I'm obligated to do, you will start questioning reason why you should do it. Okay? But when you do it with fun, you will love to do it. You will like to always do it. Am I talking to somebody now? How do you present food for your husband? How do you present food for your husband? Apart from your husband telling you, hey, I don't like when you put my food like this. How do you present the food? Now, okay, wait. When you guys were in the relationship, the first time he came to visit you, the first period he came to visit you in your house, how did you present food for him? You presented it so wonderfully. Is it not? You presented the food to your husband so wonderful. What happened now? Do you know that so many men got married to so many women because the first impression the women gave during relationship is what convinced the man? And he said, no, this woman is, forget every other thing she's doing now. This other one, the way she presented the food the day I went to her house, the way she presented the food for the father, the mother, and all that, she must be a well-trained child. Now, listen, the way you present food for your husband can either tell him that if you are respectful or disrespectful. Your food is on the table, or go and take your food, oh man. You drop the food on the table, nothing to cover it. You didn't even cover it, and you know it is summer, and all those choir members that are called fly, they are doing choir practice everywhere now. They don't have a specific location for their choir practice. It is summer. Okay, even in Africa where flies don't have season for choir practice and choir camping. No, in Africa they do choir practice every time. But now in Europe it is summer. Flies it is their time to do choir practice. You open the food on top of the table, you just leave it. In fact, my wife will say food presentation. She like when food is well presented. You don't know how to present food. There is what is called, you can put food for your husband and you can present food for your husband. These are two different things. There is one thing is to prepare food for your husband. Another thing is to present the food. You can prepare a very good food, but not well presented, and it will not be appreciated. And you can prepare a food that is not that good, but well presented is well appreciated. Respect. During arguments. Okay. Now, listen. In Africa, in Africa, there is one thing that is usually done in Africa. When men are talking, you come in. A woman hardly come in to talk. Listen. You know, back in the days, we say it is because women are belittled. That's why such a thing occur. Back in the days, we say because women are belittled, that's why such a thing occur. But to a large extent, if you look deep into it, it is not because women are belittled. It shows that wherever your husband is standing to say some certain things, you don't just take words from your husband. You don't just take words from your husband. You give him a room to operate. You give him what? A room to operate. There are so many women that when their husband is giving counsel, their words is more than their husband is the one that the person came for counsel, but the woman is talking more than the husband. Respect. I'm talking about what? Respect. Respect for your husband. Respect. Listen. There are so many hypocritic attitude women do that we don't focus on. Hypocritic attitude. Yeah. When he had a job, when the money was always coming, you always called him honey, you always respected him, you called him honey, but because he lost his job, you started calling him his name. You are a hypocrite. You are equal to the gold digger, slave queen, just that you are married. Respect. Listen. Men give great portion to a woman they think of, and they, after calculating and summarizing the attitude of the woman towards them, they discover that the woman has great respect for them. They like to keep that woman. Yes. Every man will love to stay with a woman that show them maximum respect. Every man will treat a woman well that give them maximum respect. Yes, listen, to a large extent these days, since I started teaching marriage and relationship, I no longer give listening ear to a woman that tells me marital violence. I don't. Am I supporting it? No. But if you tell me marital violence, you are stupid. So forgive me. Forgive me. Those that have been watching my videos will concur. If any woman stand up to tell me, I am going through marital violence, I will tell you are stupid. With due respect. Why will I say that? One, I have been saying it here, that if your husband give you one slap, don't stand there. Look for the door, waka run. You don't wait to receive the other one. Yes. And some women, they do this mistake. Your husband give you, you hold the share. You will kill me today. You will kill me today. That's the reason why so many women have puff in one eye. You see one of their eye is big. What happened? You will kill me today. And the man is giving them uppercut. Yes. When you see such people, no, listen, you need to understand. You don't sit down there. Somebody gave you one slap. Many women, I read, I'm on some counseling platform where I still contribute and answer some questions, because I know some of the nonsense, some of the questions asked on such platforms, it is nonsense answers that they reply. I cry sometimes when I see some answers. I cry. Hey, I cry. I tell you the truth. What somebody said in one of the platforms, he said, what will you do? Your husband always shout on you, and you can't take it anymore. What will you do? And one idiotic, mumulized, gravitated, bachelor, PhD carrying mumu replied, if your husband shout on you, my sister shout back. I don't take nonsense from any man. I tell you, my sister, the story of your life may end up in the hospital. If you don't, if he is not a man that can control his temper. Respect. It is not every word your husband tell you, you reply. Respect. It is not every word, negative word your wife tell you, you will reply. Respect. Respect is not just something for just women respecting their wife. Men respecting their women respecting their husband, rather. Men respecting their wife too. Okay? Respect. 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 Your husband told you, I don't like when you wear tights. You are a great grandmother. You will still wear tight and tight. You are half naked. Your husband, if you marry a husband that is okay with it, remember what I told you from the beginning. Understand what your spouse needs. Understand what your husband needs. Understand what your wife needs. If you marry a husband that wants you to be half naked, my sister, concur. The Dutchman will say, happen to once a while, please him. You are quarreling with somebody and your husband tells you it's enough. That's where so many women, that is enough. Their husband said is the generator that have started again. That's how they will pump and start. That's when the quarrel will start. No, that's no respect. Your husband, listen, if you are watching me right now and your husband cannot tell you it's okay and you stop, you need to work on yourself. You need to what? Work on yourself. I have told you guys on this platform that every first slap a man gives to a woman means shut up to a large extent. You are having a words combat with your spouse or with your husband and he gives you a first slap. It simply means, I can't win your mouth competition. Shut up. Your mouth combat, I can't win it. Shut up. It's okay. That's when the women respect for your husband. Respect. Okay? Do you want your marriage to work? Respect him. There are men, listen, to a large extent. You may say, upon everything he will teach it. Listen, there are men, if you respect them highly, if you give them maximum respect, they may misbehave outside, but they will give you your maximum respect at home. They will not want to lose you. When some women write me their husband cheat, I'll tell you, did he chase you out? She said no. Are you still in the same house with him? Yes. Did the other woman come to the house? He said no. I said, my sister, I will tell them, I said, my sister, you are the queen of the house. Hold on your home. Leave the one that is outside. Let that one begin to misbehave and begin to waste her life. Okay? Yes. There are many men that they may have been misbehaving, they are cheating, but your maximum respect because of the quality woman you are, because you are a real woman. Listen, slay queens are slay queens. The same way you eat chewing gum and throw it away, to some men, that's how they treat slay queens. So don't destroy your marriage because of all that. Yes. She is a slay queen to be slain. Okay? Yes. Don't destroy your marriage because of all that. Okay? And the Lord bless you richly in the name of Jesus Christ.